I'd like to welcome you to the show, to the show, to the show. Introduce you to me, introduce you to me. Hope you like what you see, baby, like what you see. I would like to welcome you to the show, to the show, to the show. Introduce you to me, introduce you to me. Give me something to talk about, talk about. I'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. Sorry we took so long to show up on the scene and all of that, but we was all on vacation doing what we do.
We back?
We back.
Oh shit. Yeah, we back. We back.
We back. And we not live though. We
That's
not
okay.
live. We not live. So welcome back, people. What's happening, man? It's been a while since you seen Ranatone. Like I said, we've been on vacation. We've been doing other things. And we outside tonight. Let me tell you something. It is a chilly ass night. Out chill. Out chill.
Definitely said it right that day.
It's chilly.
That's nice. It's nice and chilly though. I like this kind of chill. This is a
know,
nice fall breeze.
It's too chilly out here. It's too chilly.
And we got things going on today. Glad we was able to come out today, just express ourselves. A lot of things been going on. We ain't gonna get to too much today. Huh?
He got us cut all the way off.
What are you talking about, man? What's the problem is? Oh man, this dude with his adjustments.
Got to see a little bit. That's better. People want to be able to
It
see.
ain't no different than where it was.
Yeah, because you got to point a little. It should be that way a little bit, and then you got to turn.
Oh man.
Man.
Go ahead.
So while we was gone, a couple of things have happened. One, we did broadcast on these vapors. The vapors. What I said, vapors?
I don't know. I don't know what you think.
Bismarcky. Doop, 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 doop. But I'm just happy to be back. And I want to say, because you did report on the vapors, that we did lose one child to them vapors.
In the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
Or in New York. Was it in the? Yeah, it was in the Bronx.
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 These kids are still vaping.
They still vaping. They don't care.
Still vaping. They like, oh man, that's for weak kids or whatever that's getting all sick and all of that. And look, we lost one in the Bronx. Now they trying to ban total. First it was just the flavored vapes. Now they trying to ban all vapes.
Shout out to the Wake and Bake boys too.
Mm-hmm.
Vanguard. Anybody we missed?
Pro Assassin.
Sick Card. That's our boy Rah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, make sure y'all walk too for the 12th. Ain't it this weekend? The cancer
walk? I think
walk?
it's next weekend, but I'm not exactly sure. But
cancer walk?
Definitely gonna look into Orchard Beach in the Bronx if you have to be in the area or within your area. I'm sure they have a certain date that they doing the walk. They always say if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything.
Walk for cancer, people. I'm walking this year. This is my first time walking too. I never really did walk.
Yes, sir.
And I'm walking this year. I'm not gonna be afraid. I'm participating this year.
What is there to be afraid of?
Because I didn't know what it was all about.
Afraid of getting up early?
No.
It's all about supporting people that survive.
I didn't know that's what it was about.
Supporting the ones that pass and supporting the ones that survive, that have that fight every day.
Didn't know that's what it was about. So now that I know, it's different.
Okay, you should have just asked. I mean, they advertise on TV and radio, and even you. I'm sure you know somebody that has had breast cancer or had a family relative that died of breast cancer, because that is the walk that's coming up is about breast cancer. They do have different walks regarding autism and other types of cancer and other type of sicknesses. But in this part of the year, this time of the year, I should say, it's all about breast cancer right now. And I support a very lovely lady, Nancy Perez. She probably didn't want me to put a name out there, but I put a name out there.
Shout out to Miss Perez. Mm-hmm. I'm walking for my old man. Even though he didn't have breast cancer, he passed away from cancer. So I'm gonna walk for my old man.
There you go.
Took me a minute to get that together to say, yo, I could do that. I could walk for my old man, because I wouldn't do it for a while. I wouldn't walk for my old man.
And the walk is not too strenuous. The walk is average. You got all sorts of people out there. People still with cancer, still fighting cancer. People just got chemotherapy coming right out there to participate in the walk. And there's usually a lot of beautiful things, music and everything else that's going on during that time.
I just want to walk because it's about walking for life. So I just want to walk for life. It's just about
walk
walking
for life.
Walk for life. You know, it's not just about the cancer. I just want to walk for life for everybody. You know, I'm you know, we should have done this live because you know we get a lot of the feedbacks and things like that. But I kind of like this better, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because now we get to say and do things. Sometimes we don't get interrupted. You don't get the feedback. You don't get the, you know. But then you don't get people get the comment
I
all
like
the
live.
time. We all like the live, but
I
it's
like live.
the problem is they keep cutting us off and doing things. So my thing is, I'm trying to get Tony to let's broadcast for the cancer walk. And I know that's kind of hard because of the setup and the way we have to set up and the way we have to do things. So that's kind of hard. But we have to start making our events. We're not making enough events. We're just not. We're not. And people are pointing out events to us and we're not stepping our game up. It is time to step our game up, period. We have to step our game up. I don't want to be the Rand and Tone show who did nothing.
I doubt that's gonna be.
You don't know.
You know, be a Rand and Tone that just, I guess, took their time. Certain things come up within our life that prevent us to do certain things.
Yeah, that's
It
true,
just
man.
has, that's what it is. It
I'm
is
not
what it
no, no,
is.
no, I'm not knocking that.
No, it is what it is.
No,
I
I'm
thought
definitely all for, you know,
we got to act accordingly.
3-day weekend coming up. So, you know, it's a
No, it's not.
for you, no.
Okay, then it's a 3-day weekend
I
for
wasn't
some
speaking for
people.
you. I speak for me. 3-day weekend. Yo, for those who wrote me 3-day weekend, let's get it. Let's dance. Let's move across the floor. Come on, let's get it. Let's dance. Let's move across the floor. You notice he ain't clapping. You notice he turned his head. He works for a private company. I told that boy, get the city. Let's do it. Let's dance. Let's dance across the floor. Come on and do it. Let's dance.
If being part of the city is doing what you're doing, I'm good.
Well, goddamn it.
I'm good.
Oh man, it just feels good to be back on the Mizike, man. I took a little vacation down to went down to Myrtle Beach. Had a terrific time. Had to do some work around the house. But we had a terrific time. My 2-year-old, she loves it, but what, she bad. She bad.
I never haven't seen it, but I've heard it.
She's definitely a tyrant.
Whenever I see it, she just misunderstood.
She's misunderstood the miseducation of Michaela. My
He's always
2
talking
years
about that foreign filth and all of that.
that little girl something else, man.
Maybe you just do something else. Little up there dealing with the running around.
Having the baby late in life.
If that's what you want to call it.
No, I don't. I'm just
Okay.
saying that could be part of it.
Okay. If
Now
that's
be
what you
able to
want to
keep
call
up.
it. I'm not making any
I want to get
comments,
back to the vapors.
accusations.
We done ran through so much stuff, and we started with the vapors and the vaporing.
The
And we got
vaping?
the vaping. I keep saying vapors. I don't know why.
Because you think about the papers or
You know-
something.
No, you know, my heart really, really, really goes out to the young man's family. And I know, you know, for the beginning, like the first 5 minutes of the show, 8 minutes, we joked around a lot, but we got a problem. What was that? Somebody tire bus?
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't see or hear nothing.
I know we that's a serious issue, people.
I guess they starting to see that.
And it's to the point where people really not paying attention. Thank God only one person died, but that one person might be the example we need.
Nah, it's not going to stop yet.
You don't think so?
No, because kids always rebel against what's being said. Because this has been a topic for a while now, and that kid who passed away, I do, God bless him and feel for his family. Y'all can hear the wind in the mics, and we're out here, y'all. Yes, we are.
Jesus Lord.
But if one light blow down or camera blow down,
We out.
we will be shutting down.
It's
Just letting
shut
you know.
down, man.
This might be recorded, but the whole recorded would be shut down.
It'll be shut down.
But back to what we were
please,
saying.
Go back talking. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yes, this has been advertised for a long time. I've been talking about it over a year.
Yes, you have.
On how vaping and flavored products that you inhale got to do some type of damage to your lungs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's made public. It's out there. I would never say someone got what they deserved, but you had to learn the hard way. and now your family is learning the hard way. That's one of them, something you did affected other people. That young man disregarded the warning signs, and now his family is going through it because it's never the one that passed away. He feels no more.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the family he left behind that's still feeling the pain and missing him.
Sometimes you could sit up here, you could make comments. And people, we ran and tone. We talk about a lot of topics up here. Sometimes we joke about it. Sometimes we'll get too serious where we say, you know what, we might have to shut down right now because we get too serious. You don't never want to be too serious about a topic. But I'm gonna give my man kudos on this one because this one is gonna be something that we're gonna talk about for a long time. Man.
I hope we don't. I hope the government do something about it to ban the product. That way we won't have to talk about it anymore.
And the reason why I say I think we will is because I don't think the youth or the adults
Mhm.
have grasped how dangerous it is to use this stuff. I don't think we grasp. I don't think it's that important to a lot of people.
Well, as you said, to a lot of people, they're not making it important for them.
Yeah.
But if they look at the statistics and the records of what's been going on and how they keeping track of this, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. And these young kids are the ones that's suffering from it because they thinking, oh, they can do it, they can do it, they can do it.
All this did it ever occur to anybody? And he made a very good point, Tom. He meaning being Tom, he made a very good point. He said, yo, what is in it? What is in it that it makes your respiratory system dry up?
Well, that's what they trying to figure out. They trying to figure out what part of the flavoring
Mm-hmm.
or what part of the vaping is actually causing this because they want to remove that so the money still can be made. When the whole act of smoking artificial stuff is not gonna, there's nothing beneficial in it. If you think looking cool is beneficial, then that's to each his own. But there's nothing beneficial in the smoking flavor.
I
That's
don't
all
get
I
it.
can say.
I don't get it. If you need to smoke, why don't you just go ahead and buy the original bag? What is the big deal?
The original bag of what?
Listen,
It's flavored tobacco.
It's flavored marijuana.
No, it's flavored tobacco.
Okay, so there's not marijuana flavored.
No,
It's just
there ha-
tobacco. So they're not dying off the marijuana flavor. They're dying off the
it's not
artificial
marijuana.
tobacco.
It's flavored tobacco is what the kids was ingesting and causes respiratory problems. It has nothing to do with marijuana. This has nothing to do with marijuana, hemp, getting high, or anything.
Because they're trying to say that the THC is ruining. I don't know what the
No,
fuck is going
this
on.
has nothing to do with THC either. Even though, no, this has nothing to do with THC. This has to do with the artificial flavoring in it is causing respiratory.
Somebody messed up. That's all I can tell
The
you.
manufacturer, they're gonna fix it and put it back out.
Somebody messed up, and then they try to put it out as one of those. It ain't harmful. The thing is, man, people get sick, and you still get. It's just, well, you know what? It's just like people who buy cigarettes.
Yeah, same
People
thing.
who drink alcohol.
And they tell you on the pack.
That is warning.
They tell you on the pack. The
warning
warning,
to
the
your health,
Surgeon
yeah.
General tell you this could cause cancer. Excuse me, or will cause cancer.
That's twice I seen people walk up this way. There was two guys walk up this way, and they just disappeared. I don't know where they at.
Mhm.
So if you see my head swivering, because I'm wondering, like, what the fuck? Where did they go? How did they go?
Maybe they didn't want to interrupt the show and walked around.
That's what makes it so dangerous being in the dark.
Okay.
You can only see what's around you, not to interrupt or change our story. We're going to get back, but I just want to get the people to understanding of what it's like out here when you broadcasting at night. And then, he likes to be in secluded areas. He doesn't like a crowd of people when we're doing our shows. Like, he doesn't want people, so it's like we're not in a dangerous place, but we ain't in this best safe zone as it is.
I'm safe under God's eyes. I'm not worried about anything.
I hope when somebody
Better
act
have it.
foolish, God get down here in time, because it's going down.
He ain't gonna have to get down here. He's already down here.
I got to pay attention.
Well, you go ahead and pay attention. I'm gonna relax and talk to the people.
Okay, well, come on, let's get back to the story.
Okay, well, I
So
didn't
what
talk
do
about
you
vape.
what do you think our solutions for this should be?
There's no solution that you can just come out with. because the manufacturers are not going to stop manufacturing. They're just going to look for an angle to be able to put it back out because of the money that they're actually missing, that the government is shutting it down. It's a money thing. It's like
Everything is
anything
about
else.
money, man.
Cigarettes, alcohol, it's all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Why they put a liquor store right across from a AAA meeting? Come on, they do stuff like that.
Same way they put the methadone clinics in the middle of the ghetto. Because they know somebody gonna fuck up. Damn, man, you know society is a mother, man. You can live one way and die another. Let me check something. Yeah, I'm about to turn on mine too. I got to check.
Go ahead, something.
Check my leading stories and things.
I got an issue at work. I might have to make this my full-time thing.
Oh shit, we about to do it. Listen, I wish we could. I wish we would.
Oh,
you make that move, I'm gonna make that.
I'm talking about the issue at work is the strongest part of the conversation. Now the issue at work is that I work in a hospital.
Somebody going down.
In the hospital, they're about to make it mandatory for a flu shot. So those individuals like myself who do not believe in taking the flu shot, and a lot of people saying, why? I just don't believe in it. I'm going to have to find a solution by next year this time. So what you got to say about that?
I don't take the flu shot, so I'm with you on that.
Okay.
My job is not a mandatory.
Require you to take
right.
It. Exactly. But working in the medical field, they're trying to make it mandatory for the flu shot. Actually, they said they're gonna do it next year. It's actually gonna be mandatory. And an older woman who's been in the business for over 40 to 50 years asked me, "What are you gonna do next year?" I said, "I guess I won't be working here."
He'll be podcasting. That's what he'll be doing. I wanted to say what I said, but I know she might be watching. So I wanted to add something to the end. That's why I shook my head. He'll be podcasting.
Bitch.
No, I don't say that. See, now you just said that. You can't say that, man.
I can say
what
if
the lady watch
say.
the show?
Who?
Whoever you was talking about.
No, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about the job. I ain't got nothing against her. It's the job that's forcing me to either quit or find different. I also told him I would look for different employment within the hospital when I'm not in contact with the patients.
That don't make no damn sense. But then again, you know what? As I'm thinking about it, because I'm gonna go which one of your environment in which we live. You got to think about where you work. You work around the flu, the cough, the hacking, and death. I'm sorry, I had to say.
You skipped a whole lot though.
But go ahead. What's in between?
I'm talking about the disease.
What's in between?
The disease, the infected. No.
Okay, so you all in the mix of all of that.
Yeah.
Now, as a person as myself, I work around other people too. My biggest endangerment is touching door handles, bathroom handles, things like that. Because you're definitely, because some people are really. Oh, they can feel this wind. Ooh, I got my drawers tight. Some people definitely are nasty.
Something I just didn't want you to share.
I don't want to let the people know. This is Big Rain.
I don't think they need to know that Big Rain got. Okay.
It was my joke. That's why I stopped at a certain point.
I don't think they thought that was funny. Nah.
But I'm saying, like, you know, when you get the people, because there are some people who are just really fucking nasty. And let's just call it what it is and how it is. There are people who are nasty. There are people who go to the bathroom and don't wipe their hands. Some of the most nastiest people in the world. My brother.
There's being nasty, and then there's living a nasty life.
What is worse, being nasty or being filthy?
I don't know.
Some people would say that the same. Yeah, we did. I'm telling you, being nasty is nasty.
Nasty filthy is kind of broad.
Filthy is a whole nother level.
I don't think filthy is beyond nasty.
Ooh.
Filthy, I don't know. I don't think filthy has nasty in it.
Okay, so what is a hoarder? Is a hoarder nasty or are they filthy?
They could be both, depending on the hoarder. But the act of hoarding, where you got shit all over the place, that would be filthy or cluttered, deeply cluttered. I don't know. I can't break down the elements.
It's
of that.
disgusting, period.
Not really. Some people have mazes in their house. Like some of the hoarding houses I saw on TV, they got newspapers all over the place and they have to walk like in a maze through their house.
Clean the shit up, man.
But I never see any roaches.
Okay.
Unless they're hiding.
No, that is true. That is true.
Now, when you see roaches and mice feces and mice droppings, and
That's
all
filthy
of that,
or that's dirty?
that's disgusting.
Oh shit!
Because
so wait,
you
wait.
can't live around that.
So nasty and filthy could be the same thing, but disgusting be
Disgusting is beyond that. Disgusting is beyond nasty. You can be nasty, but you're not disgusting. Once you're disgusting, you just, oh my God, no, I can't do it.
You know, people at work laugh at me because, you know, sometimes you have to have a bowel movement at work. There are a lot of people who's like, I will never do. Listen, you at times you have to have a bowel movement at work, and you pick a certain bathroom that you can trust, that you know that you want to get your drops on. You know, you want to drop up in this. You know,
why is bowel movement such a behavior that's shunned when everybody has to do it?
I don't know. This is why we having the conversation, because grown people can talk about using bowel movement. Certain people can't. So the point I'm trying to make is that I have a mixture that I use because I'm a big guy. I can't squat over no fucking toilet to do number two. That ain't happening. I got to be on the seat. Cheek to the seat, cheek to the seat. I know you didn't want to hear that, but that's my mantra.
That's not. I'm
Cheek
throwing
to
the
the
face because I don't want to say I'm picturing it, but like
wait,
you said,
don't do that. Don't
go
do
ahead,
that. Don't picture it.
I'm
Let me
not
just
picturing
say-
it. You're a
don't-
big
just
dude
let me
trying to
tell
stay
us
in
the-
midair. It's not
exactly.
gonna work.
It ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just go with that.
So we just go with that. Don't try to picture me on the toilet. That
I'm
ain't-
not. No. I'm picturing a big guy trying to hold himself up in the air. That's
Okay,
it.
that's it. All right. So now the thing is, I have to touch the toilet, like I said, cheek on seat. You have to sit down, got to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I have a mixture of softener and bleach that I use.
Yeah.
Bleach is for the germs,
Mm-hmm.
and the softener is for the smell.
Mm-hmm.
So you squirt it in the water, you clean your seat, and you sit down. I'm comfortable. I do what I got to do.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
I don't know. Somebody talking. That's coming
Look on
through
the other
system
side of the
over
truck.
there.
I'm looking on the other side of the truck, man. I ain't thinking about
Ain't nobody on the other
walk
side,
off,
Chuck.
walk
See?
off with the joint, man.
Walk off with what?
Watch yourself, Playboy.
Oh,
I don't know who it was. I tried to say it. Anyway, let me get back to
over there.
let me get back to the king and the throne.
Oh God.
So now you sitting there and you use certain antics, and people start laughing and what are you doing? Wait a minute. So you tell me that when you have to shit, the best that you do in a public bathroom. Now, mind you, even though you work there, it's still a public bathroom because we are the public who just see each other every day. You're gonna tell me that you just take tissue around the toilet seat and then you sit down? That is the most disgusting shit I've ever heard.
I do not agree.
So that sheet of toilet tissue is gonna stop the germs from
Right.
touching your ass.
It's not so you don't have cheek to seat, like you said. Some people don't like cheek to seat. I don't like cheek to seat. Now, speaking of myself, I use a very
to
private bathroom when I have to do that at work. Being where I work and there's thousands of bathrooms in the area,
Ladies,
I have no problem with
yeah, we got you on camera.
using it.
So if your mother don't know where you at, she gonna know now.
Oh,
And we lie.
we got to mess with somebody.
Yeah, that's about, I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people don't do the cheek to seat. That's why they have the
they don't.
papers. They
They
have
don't.
the little papers on the back of the toilet that go across the seat. But as I was saying, I use a very private bathrooms. Not many people use the bathroom I use, and I know the bathroom stays clean regularly, like 3 to 4 times a day. They have to scrub that whole bathroom because I where I work. So when you walk in, it smells like Ajax been there.
Damn.
So that's the kind of bathrooms I use.
That's what I like, though.
And I have a few of them.
I like the bathroom. I like the bathroom that has the clean after smell. Doesn't mean it's clean. It just means it has a clean.
No,
like somebody's been in
when
there.
you
At least
walk
they've been
in,
in there.
you know the bathroom's clean.
Nah, smell don't make it clean, bro.
Smell, no, looking at the toilet makes it clean.
Yeah.
You know the bathroom was cleaned.
I still gonna spray my bleach in the morning.
You can do that if you want.
Because there's no way in the world you're gonna tell me you're gonna put the tissue down and that's gonna protect you. You know how much shit goes on? Like, you look, there's everything from bed bugs to lice. People got rashes on their ass.
Mm-hmm.
People who I don't want to say yeast infection because men don't get yeast infections, but now they're unisex bathrooms. I have a problem with that too, because for a fact, here's the thing, and I'm not being funny. And women, you have to excuse me for thinking like a man, because
He's
you should
being
be
funny.
thinking. I'm not being funny. There's a reason why men don't use the toilet that women do. That's why they have a woman bathroom and a men's bathroom. They coming up with this unisex bathroom thing now, where everybody can use the bathroom. It's just that you can't be in the bathroom at the same time. In other words, when I'm telling you that at work now, they do have men bathroom and women bathroom, but then there's those bathrooms on the
That
side
have
where
the men and the women on. Right. Okay.
Right. I think that's disgusting.
Why?
First of all, not every man aims right. I have a problem with that.
Well, you have a problem with you not aiming right? Or
No, I have a problem. I said every man.
Okay, I had to clarify whether you're
doesn't
talking
aim
about
right.
yourself.
Look, you got to stop picturing me in your mind. This ain't
I'm
gonna
not
work.
picturing you. I'm
can't
listening to
tell
the
this-
person that's talking.
I
You're the
can't-
one
I
talking, so
can't
I'm
tell
taking
the
the advice
story.
from you.
You can't picture me. You have to listen to the
If
story.
you're telling a story of something you experienced, so I'm thinking you're the experienced person that experienced.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, let me finish what I'm saying.
Define
What I'm saying
your conversation.
Okay, let me define it. Let me define it. Some men, not me, clearly not me.
Mm-hmm.
Knock on wood.
This is not wood, but anyway.
It don't matter. Some men don't aim right. Some men, when they use the toilet, and after you finish using the toilet, they leave what they call the leftover streaks in the toilet when you do number two.
Okay.
That is disgusting too. There should be a cushion, a brush, what you call those things where you got
A brush, toilet brush.
a toilet brush because you got to get the skid marks off the porcelain. Man.
But you know what solves that?
What?
When you flush, when you drop. I'm just being real. For somebody who had to use a bathroom with multiple stalls next to each other, and when the next person can smell what's coming out of you, you want to put some water on that. I've been in situations in certain environments in which I have had to live where you had to tell a brother, yo, put some water on that, bro.
Wait.
You said in the beginning you wasn't laughing. It wasn't funny.
I'm laughing now.
Why?
Because most people don't know that. See, here's the thing.
Okay, what's the thing?
I got to elaborate on something. If a person takes shit in the bathroom and it stinks, that's the way it's supposed to smell because that's where your waste is supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I hear people be like, God damn, what the...
Because they could have cut that smell in half.
Yo, dog, it's coming. It's waste.
You could have cut
man.
it in half. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, listen, real talk, if I'm in the bathroom taking and I'm at work,
Yeah.
I ain't giving you no courtesy flush.
That courtesy is also for you.
I'm not going to flush until I'm finished.
Oh, hell no. So you got a mountain in the toilet and then you want to flush and wonder why the streaks is there?
Wait a minute now. My thing is, yo, listen. So that means every time you
making me think you filthy or nasty.
Okay,
or
so
something.
what about the toilet that has to wait to fill up with water?
It only take 10 seconds to fill up.
Oh man, something just hit me on the chill. God
damn. As long as you ain't got a shit. But anyway, it only takes less than 10 seconds to fill up.
But I'm telling you that it doesn't make sense.
It does make sense.
People
you have to do it to know that
toilets,
it makes sense.
Man.
You don't have to. I'm telling you the shortcut to that is when you drop, you flush.
Clean the shit, man. That's disgusting.
That's it.
It's disgusting.
We have had people on the show. We're not gonna mention no names that had to. Why are you laughing for? Why are you laughing for?
We just going back. We just went back a whole year.
That had it. No, yeah, well, that they had the little what they call it. What was it called? What was it called?
The
shit. Yeah,
poopery.
Poopery. There you go.
Poopery.
Yeah, it's called poopery. For those of you who do know about it, it's called poopery. It's just like potpourri, but you put it in the toilet before you use the bathroom, and it's supposed to give the toilet a certain kind of scent. Unless you one of them super shitters that you didn't ate something from. I was about to say
Oh
a
man,
different country, but I don't want to disrespect the white
they
country.
gonna damn. You just went late.
I didn't do it
You just went all the way
unless you
left. This
ate
is
some
why
food
we
you're
get
not
kicked.
used to.
This is why we get kicked off a
Unless
lot.
you ate some food that your body's not used to, and it's kicking it like Bruce, and it's just coming out of you and smelling like all get out, smelling like today, tomorrow, and yesterday. But yeah, just put some water on it, y'all. That's all.
So I want to flip the story for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
There's a young man that I work with, right? And he has been through some tragedy, and he's starting to see the light.
Uh-oh.
And he's and the light is, and I must say, I know the tragedy that this young man has been through. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to put him out on Front Street, but I just want to say we had a conversation today about success.
Oh.
And you know how sometimes in order for the Lord to give you what you need, he has to slow you down sometimes. And I'm not going to tell when it's time for me to reveal what it is, because he's definitely coming on the show. He has something that is so excellent, but here was the conversation that we had. He basically wanted to get his product out there because he knew somebody else was going to come up with the idea. And it made me think of us so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody does the outside podcast. But if somebody was to come after us and do it better than us, that would bother me a lot. And I'm not saying that I would be selfish, because it definitely would be a step up. Because if you could get somebody to do it better than we're doing it, and get somebody to actually promote better than we do with all the things that we do. But I'm just saying, it's funny how people could come up with ideas and people will backbone that idea, but they're supposed to. In other words, if the wheel wasn't invented, how could you make better cars? Right?
I get where you're going.
Yeah. So I was so angry when we was talking about it, because deep in my heart, I want to be the first to say, yo, we podcast outside, you know. And maybe we're not the first.
I don't think so.
Maybe we're not the trendsetters we would like to be, or maybe, but I know we the first in our neighborhood.
You're just the first to do Rand and Tone show, and that's the first of anything. Can't nobody do the Rand and Tone show.
Nobody could do
That's
us.
it. That's it. Anything else, it doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
The next 10 people do podcasts can go outside and be line up behind us or whatever you want to do.
Ain't nobody ran the tone.
Exactly.
We are unique.
Sometimes we awesome. Sometimes we just
not.
plain crazy.
Yeah.
I know we about to get out this cold.
We about to get up out of this mother. People don't know it's cold. It may not look like it's cold. Oh, God damn it, it is freezing.
It's not freezing.
It is freezing out here.
It's not freezing.
Freezing.
Because freezing, you wouldn't be out here. I might be, because I'd be done started a fire right here.
Well, I got on a shiny jacket, so I'm all right.
Shiny jacket.
It's repelling off. You can get these. These will be available soon, too. You can get these.
Oh, hell no.
That's how you got to do it. You got to let the people know they're available. But to get back to my homeboy and his my brother, he had a very successful idea. So he has come a long way, a lot of tragedy in his life, and he has been knocked down several times, and this is his time to get up. So I say that to say, don't worry about, because he made me think, don't let people, if you try something for the first time, you got an idea in your head, business-wise, and you want to do it, go after it. Go fuck after it. Go after it. Doesn't matter who did it first or who's going to do it. What the? Mm-hmm. That joint hit me right in my head, didn't it?
No, it didn't.
That was the branch. Yes, it did.
I see the branch.
Let me see it.
Wow, it's like a wishbone.
I want to let the people see what was knocking us in the head.
It's meant for you to make a wish.
Branch. This little shit right here fell down, bust me all in my head.
You didn't take it for what
it hit my head. Watch when they see it on this. Pow, ran over there. But anyway. You know what makes you successful, people? When you do what you love. That's when you know you're successful. What you see from Rand and Tone is part one of a business adventure, because part two gonna complete us all the way. Part two gonna complete us all the way. This was sort of a group thing. And I said that, and I believe Tone made it clear that, you know what, we may start with 5, but we gonna end with 2. And it turned into the Rand and Tone show because I want to drop the living room. I ain't gonna lie, I want to drop living room TRT. You don't want to?
Nah, we won't, because we're gonna wind up back in the living room when the snow really get deep.
You're gonna get deep. But I'm just saying, go after what you know. Don't be afraid of nothing. We out here and it's chilly, you know, we sitting in the cold. Don't get us wrong, it's chilly out here. It ain't cold. I just exaggerated, but it's chilly out here. But it's a good chill. But we about to wrap this up.
Oh yeah.
Don't get it
definitely
twisted.
About to wrap this up.
Don't get this shit twisted at all. We about to wrap this up.
Mm-hmm.
But we just wanted to set up to see, because we had to set up differently. We are not in our normal setup. So we just wanted to see how it looked, how it would come out, the power we had to use. So while we say, you know what, might as well do a show, 30-minute show, and let's just run out.
See what we need, see what we're missing. Yeah. I know we're missing a fire pit. I'm gonna get a fire pot to put right here.
Yeah, we need to put one underneath.
We're gonna get a fire pot.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right now.
Wherever you are.
Mm-hmm. So it's good. It's good. But follow your dreams, people. Follow your dreams, man. It's the most important thing in life is to be what you want to be, not what somebody think you should be. That is the most important thing. And I've learned that from a lot of people that I've worked with over the last 20 years where I've been at.
You just do your homework on where you're trying to go.
Mm-hmm.
Best thing in life is knowing your direction.
Man, I know I'm ready to get up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It was a good day though.
Definitely was.
I ain't gonna front. It was nice to do, you know, to come out. We got a whole different setup. You just can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
But
you will see it soon, because it'll all be on film and camera. And
yeah. Mm-hmm.
We will be live. We will be back on the radio.
All of that.
We'll be doing some new things coming up. We got something come up this Christmas, but we don't want to talk about it as of yet.
Mm-hmm.
But we just letting you know there will be something coming up, and once it comes up, we will broadcast. It'll be something that you probably can come to also. I'm gonna just put that out there.
That's right.
But for all of y'all that was continue listeners from the beginning, we definitely have love for y'all and love y'all very much. Appreciate y'all listening. Anything y'all want to add to it, you definitely could do it on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We definitely here. Living Room TRT. This is the Rand and Tone Show.
We love you, man. We're gonna end with man. This kid. I'm just gonna say thanks to this dude because he always gives us good music, yo. So with Mr. War, we going unconditionally love. Get up on out of here, y'all. Until we meet y'all again, man. We appreciate you.
This is Rand and Tone Show. Peace and love always.
Rand and Tone. Let's watch the. You know how some people have the credits going down? We don't have that. Good night, people, man.
Don't look to the sky unless you're ready to fly.
Come on now. Love unconditional. Love unconditional.
But it would be worth it all. All I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. I was always thinking about ways to do better, so focused on making cheddar so we could live forever in a better spot, better place. Things moving right today. All I want to do is make you smile in the best of ways. We done been through a whole lot, but we here, baby. No ifs and buts and no maybes. You done gave me some boys, I done made some noise, but I bought us some toys, so we live and enjoy. And I was always about what you can have and what you want, girl. I make sure it's warm in this whole world. When your friends stay friends, say that she don't like how I keep buying you things. What's wrong with her? She need to change the way she living, how she giving the love that she giving. What's wrong with them? They mad cause the family mansion. When we hopped up out of the wagon, I told perfect, no. Made my mistakes and no. But all I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. I don't deserve it, no. But it would be worth it all. All I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. We can marry in New York and honeymoon in Barbados, India. Your home, my yard, your yard. Palm trees, blue seas, and the stars. Feeling like our love is close to the God. I told you, hold me and I'll hold you. Learn me and I'll know you. Your friends won't say I said you right, but they just mad cause we do Friday night. You on your way, I can't wait. The kids that mama loves, so you know we straight. We out without a care in the world. She mad that I'm your man, he mad that you're my girl. But hey, that's how friends lose touch. You're too good, I'm too bad, we too much. Enough gossip.